Alright guys, hello. We are going to be doing a nice little flight here. We're going to be flying from Ben Gurion Airport in Israel over to, if I say this right, Patmos, Cyprus. Short flight, should be about 50 minutes, wheels up to wheels down. Thought I'd do something a little bit different here. And we've got this nice Zibo 737-800 with the Israeli Airlines livery on it for today's flight. So let's jump into cockpit. Let's get fired up here. It's a morning flight, so should be pretty nice. Let's get some ground power on first off. Get our batteries on. Get a little bit of light in here. I can see what I'm doing. And let's get our APU on. Get our fuel pumps on, and turn up our lights over here. Like I said, this is a dawn flight, and I'm losing my mind. What did I forget to do up here? Oh yeah, these guys here. Got that. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Get our nav lights on. APU is starting up. Flight level cruise here I think is going to be, it's such a short flight, 24,000 feet. And let's get our IRSs aligned. Some lights on in the cockpit here. All the way up. All right. So we are at LLBG. I think we're at gate 10. I don't remember, but not a problem. We won't put the gate in there. Grab our GPS position. Drop that. Drop that in there. Alright, let's set up our route here. So we are going to what is it? LCPH. Lima, Charlie, Papa Hotel. Where's my hotel? There we go. We're gonna need a little bit more fuel here than that. Let's get in here and do some fuel management. Total fuel 8,000 should be sufficient. Like I said, short flight. Actually, we'll apply that. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, perfect. All right. Reserves. We're not having a lot of reserves in here for now. Just eyeballing all this. Okay, yeah, 240 is going to be our altitude. Not going to change any of the N1 limits. Takeoff flaps are going to be 5. While I'm down here, we'll start boarding the passengers. Get the smoking and seatbelt lights on. CG, come over here and set our CG while we're down here. Our trim. About 5. Music's a little loud there. Alright. Departing out of Ben Gurion, we are going to be taking... Oh, let's see, what is this? Marv 1 Bravo. Let's find Marv 1 Bravo. Marv 1 Bravo. There we go. No transition. We are going to be taking runway 8, prevailing winds. Execute that. There we go. Alright, and arriving into Cyprus, Dippo 1A is what we want, and I don't see it on there. I'm going to Dippo 2. And we're going to be doing an ILS runway 29. Not sure what the transitions are, but we are going to do the Dippo 2. Hopefully that works out. We'll see how that works out. This approach is a little weird, so we've only flown into the airport once, so we'll kind of play it by ear here. Alright, let's take a look at our legs, see if we get anything weird. Runway, yep, this should all be pretty good. Sometimes the altitudes are a little weird. There's some weird altitude restrictions. Let's see. Okay, that looks good so far. Come over here. We're going to go direct. Get rid of this discontinuity right there. So 24,000, yeah, that's about right. We'll go down to 7,000. 5,500, 4,500. 2,000. It's kind of weird. They do this like weird thing here. We're actually going to take over prior to touching down here. This intersection here. Again, PHA is the actual VOR, which literally sits off of the end of the runway. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. Alright, you know what? I'm going to get rid of all of our go-around alternate stuff, just to keep it clean. Alright. So that looks good. Let's take a look at our speeds here. 250... 305 at 24,000. Yeah, that looks okay. 10,000. Alright, we'll take that. Looks good. We'll modify it if we have to. Alright, passengers are loading. Let's get set up here. So our initial altitude, oh, you know, I'm just gonna set my final altitude. Once we actually get fired up here. So we'll get the APU. Let's get some APU power going. We'll kill the music here for departure, so let me do that. There we go. Alright, and turn up the sim volume a little bit. Turn our APU bleed on so we can start cooling everybody off. Alright, we're going to get ready for departing. Let's go ahead and do our pushback here. Now, let me see here. I think I'm going to have to go this way. Let me see how I do this. Click to drag. Ah, there we go. Alright. Duh. Alright, so we're actually going to taxi. We're going to be pushback. We're just going to push back to... I think I'm in the right spot here. So we're going to do a pushback to right there.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged.
Hopefully we don't have to do too much maneuvering. Alrighty. Let's see where we are at. Okay, let's go ahead and call for our pushback. think I called for him.
Ground to cockpit.
There he is.
Tow is driving up.
Alright, let's get ready for takeoff here then. We'll get everything set up here. Get all our fuel pumps on. Seatbelts are on. Window heat on and probe heat on. Get all our hydraulics on. See the lights coming from the tug. Alright, and that's set. Cypress is, we can leave that at 0. Alright, we'll put our beacon on. Take a look here. I think I see the truck.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set parking brake.
Alright, parking brake is set. Got the sunrise coming up here on the December 2nd already in Israel. I jumped ahead a little bit because I wanted to do a dawn departure here. Just waiting for him to lift us up.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, parking brake is off.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Alright, we got everything set here. We just got to do packs off. No, off. I said off. Click the other way. There we go. Alright. Start number 2. Start number 1. Alright, let's see. While I'm down here, double check our trim tab is set. We'll put our yoke back on. Come back up here, get on engine generator power. Yeah, come on. Alright, I think we're all set up here. No alarms or alerts. Alright, now let's go ahead and set our altitude to 240. Set that for our final altitude. It will hold us at all of the intermediate altitudes.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
You can see our flight's pretty short. Alright, F. Flight director on. Tell this guy to go disconnect. Auto throttles are armed. And we got to set our speed. What is it? 170. There we go. 170 down here.
Disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
All right. Let's watch this guy pull out. He was going to the right. Alright, I'm going to take a quick look outside just to double check, make sure I'm going to be taxiing in the right spot here. Let's see here. I believe our runway, keep screwing around here. I believe our runway is right down here. Let's see. Confusion, confusion. I hope we don't have to taxi too much. I think that's our runway right there. Double check this. I'm heading 27. So, yeah, our runway should be up ahead. I don't know, according to this, to our right. Silly me. There we go. Alright, now I see him. Alright, so we're down here. There's our runway. That's 1, 2, and this is 8. Alright. Now we got it, I think. Alright, let's get settled into the cockpit here. Taxi lights on, logo light on. Beacons are already on. Strobe lights are off for right now. Let's take one last look outside here. Double check to see where I'm taxiing. Okay, yeah, I'm turning to the right and going down here. Alright. Flaps to takeoff position. Brakes off. Kilo taxiway here. A little shortcut we're going to take. Here's our little shortcut over to runway 8. Well, I call it a shortcut, but it's takes us over to the end of runway 8, the very end. Runway 826, yep, right spot. interesting departure. So we're going to be taking off, obviously heading in the complete opposite direction. And then we're going to turn around, pick up that that intersection there off to our left.
Approaching 08.
Alright, landing lights on.
On runway 08.
Alright, I think we are ready for takeoff. Rotating. Gear coming up. Autopilot engaged. 1,000. Get our first notch of flaps up. This is a very steep climb out of Ben Gurion here. Basically do almost a 180-degree turn around the airport. Our initial climb takes us up to 8,000, yep. Alright, holds us at 8,000 here for a little bit until we get to our intersections. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit here. And we do not climb out until D30 here, or D300. So we hold at 8,000 here and 250 until then. Alright, so let's get some stuff cleaned up here. Landing lights can go off. Let's take a look at our other lights here. We're still climbing, so we will put these to continuous. Logos on, strobes are on. Anti-collision wing lights can go off. Gear can go to off. And let's go ahead and let's get some tunes going here. while we wait to climb out. Alright, we're all cleaned up in the cockpit. Let's take a look outside. We'll watch Israel depart in the background. Tel Aviv. Hazy day, hazy morning here. And we're going to be flying over the water most of the way. Like I said, it's a short hop. We should be on the ground shortly. Let's take a look inside here and we'll double check our arrival time. If the plane quits hopping around on me here. There we go. Progress. We should be arriving at 5:40 It's just about 5 now, so about 44 minutes or so. We should be on the ground in Cyprus. Alright, so while we climb out here, make our turn here, you'll see the Israeli coastline in the background there. Take a quick water break and I'll be right back. Let's take a look outside here. Nice looking plane. And there actually is a flight, a daily flight out of Tel Aviv to Cyprus. to, I think it's Patnos, if I'm saying that right. Or Panone, I forgot what it's called. But to Cyprus, there's a daily flight on a Boeing 737-800 flown by Ryanair. Though we're taking Israeli Airlines here. Alright, so we are going to be doing the ILS, actually it's a VOR ILS X, runway 29. Let's jump in the cockpit here, just get set up for that. Let's see here. Look at our legs here, we should start climbing. Oh, we're already climbed out while I was away. Grabbing my water. How's our speed? We should be speeding up a little bit. We should get to, what, 7... Ooh, that's a slow cruise. Let's crank that up a little bit. I thought we were going up a little bit higher than that. That's climb. There we go. Yeah, 783. Alright, there we go. Pushed the wrong button. Anyway, let's get set up for the approach here. So our final approach course is going to be 286. Got that in there already. Let's see. We kind of crank that around roughly the same spot. 286. And let's go ahead and get our frequency set in here. Never turn the lights on in here. Yeah, sometimes the textures on here kind of go a little wacky when I load this plane. Not sure if it's the time of day or something like that, but this should be blended a little bit more. Usually looks a lot better. Anyway, let's see. Paphos, that's what it's called. P-A-F-O-S, Cyprus. Paphos, Cyprus. Probably saying that wrong, but what do you want? I'm American. Paphos, Cyprus. Alright, what do we got here? Nav approach frequency is... I'm going to be setting 2 of them here. I'm going to look at my other chart here. What is it? We'll get the ATIS, 127,325. 127. 325. Alright. And, let's see, we got tower frequency. I don't know. Let's just get the, let's see, localizer frequency is 108.9. Flip that over. We'll go over to nav 2 here. Nav 2 we're going to set for the VOR, Paphos VOR, which is right on the end of the runway. 117.9. Alright, everything is set down here. Got the glare of the sun here. Can't see my screen. Look at this one here. Take a look at that sun up in the sky. Alright, So we're going to be descending to 7,000. Let's go ahead and set our initial altitude, initial descent altitude down to 7,000. Told you it was a short flight. We're almost there. Look at that. We're only 80 miles out from our top of descent here. The route here takes us just over the south side of Cyprus, cuts across the south side of the island and into Paphos International. I'm just checking on the other screen here. It looks like our arrival. Let's go over to our Q&H setting, and then we will set to 1013. Oh, perfect. 1013. Get that ready to go. got about 40 miles to top of descent here. We should be coming into Cyprus. A little hazy out there. Maybe I'll clean up some of the haze so we can actually see Cyprus as we come in. I'm going to take one more quick bathroom break here before our descent, and then we'll jump back in for arrival into Pampas, Cyprus. Hello, Devin. Yeah, I was on 104's stream too, a little bit earlier today. Thought I'd try something a little bit different here today, different flying location. I've been mostly flying in Southern California, or Southwest really, out of Southern California. Well, we are just about to the top of the descent here. We're 10 miles or so. I'm going to go ahead and clear up. We can actually start seeing Cyprus there. I'm going to clean up some of this haze. Hopefully this doesn't crash on me. Let's get our visibility up a little bit higher there. Yee, not much, huh? A little bit more. Still hazy. Yeah, I've been streaming, not that long. I just started streaming a little while ago. Been screwing around with X-Plane, trying to get it, you know, just configured just right for me. I'm in Southern California, just outside of San Diego. Wrong one. Let's see. Set visibility as visibility precip storm. I was trying to clear up some of the haze in here. Select the pre-select. Manually configured. It should clear this out for us. Let's go max. I guess it's perpetually hazy in the Mediterranean here. It's starting to clear out. I think I see Cyprus up ahead. Ireland, all the way from Ireland. Yeah, I think I'm going to do some more European flying. So I started loading some ortho photorealistic scenery. So I did Cyprus, and just for the heck of it, I saw this airplane livery for LL. So I did some for Israel, and I want to start flying out towards like Athens, you know, Greece, and I'll probably do some flights in the 737 throughout Europe. So I'll definitely hit up Ireland. I've been to Ireland once. Shannon. I stopped at the airport there. That was it. Looked really green compared to Southern California. I'll have to give it a try. Thanks for the tip there. Let's see, what is this? Right, we're on our descent. It's a pretty fast descent down into here too. Might have to do this manually, we'll see. Alright, passing 20,000 for 7,000. I'm actually going to put, let's see, what do we got? PHA. I think I'm going to put our altitude all the way down to 2,000. And then we hit our runway. Wish I had a shade in the cockpit here. Need to get Zibo to put a shade in here. Oop. Oh, there's something there. Just a handle, huh? Pull myself up in the seat. Well, Cyprus coming into view here. I believe that's our airport, someplace down here. Not here, down here. Nice dispatcher, huh? Yeah, let's see if we can get the 737 in there though, huh? How long's the runway? And Brigader, welcome aboard. I'm doing good. How you doing? Just in time. We're on our initial approach here to what is it again? Paphos, Cyprus. We'll see how it goes here. Hopefully I don't kill us all. Yeah, I definitely will, Devin. Yeah, I don't know about this approach here. It seemed pretty high. Maybe like 20, 30 miles, 20, 25 miles out of the airport, and we're still at 14,000. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and slow us down. And get us going a little lower here. Use some speed brakes. Your altimeter set. Yeah, I don't know why this thing kind of put our top of descent pretty high out. So, I mean, this is what am I, 10 miles from the turn, and it's another like 10 or 15 to the airport. I think our descent was pretty slow. There's the airport. Cockeyed here. Kind of takes us in at an angle here. Alright, we're slowed up. Here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to hand fly this sucker. Disengage that. We'll keep the speed going. Otherwise, do a manual flight here. Manual approach.
Altimeter setting.
I don't know if that's the FMC, X-plane, or what, or if that's the way the approach actually is. But that's okay. Like I said, we'll hand fly this sucker. So actually, we'll hand fly the whole thing. Why not? Alright, landing lights on. Still a little high. We'll do a little turn here for a longer approach. Get yourself slowed down a little bit. Delivery here is LL, Israeli Airlines. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Trying to do a couple little S-turns here to get us down to altitude. Never did get around to setting up the ILS here, but we'll do a visual approach here. Still pretty high. Gear down. Get all our flaps out. Hey, hello there. Sorry I cannot say your name, but starts with an H there. How you doing? We're doing a quick and dirty approach here to Paphos, Cyprus here. Not the prettiest approach here, meaning my flying, not the scenery. As a matter of fact, I don't know. Thinking about going around here, we're so high. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Actually going to do a 360 here. Lose a little altitude here in our turn. Alright, let's get ready for landing. So gear is already down. We're going to set the flaps once we come out on final. Arm the speed brakes. Landing lights are already on. That's a little better.